Hold on, let me make sure that I got everything. I think. Hold on.
You know how they have the debt clock for the U.
Yep. What's this?
Good morning to the former.
Yep. That cool. Yep. Let's get it. Covered that. Got like 5 videos. What's good, everybody? Shouts out to everybody. Ain't gonna be here too long. Let's get this on and popping. Because we're back again. Who is it? It is Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Said the pack of man, ladies and gentlemen, from left, right. We back again. Who is it? Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Yeah, we going back again, we going back again, we going back again. Let's get it. Shouts out to everybody. HHN Special Report. You already know what it is. And we're gonna get some music on out the way first. You already know. Where we at?
Where we going now? Where we going now?
Make sure y'all check out my short, my YouTube short.
We going now?
They dropped a couple of little shorts.
Where we going now?
The Doctor Who.
Where we going now?
Fighting gods.
Going up to the White House, start a revolution. Formulate the intrusion, and then we get the shooting. Then we looting everything up in the fucking building. Do it with the 4 foes, leaving your heads missing. Fans bitching, cause they know I made it out alive. Prophesied, I'm sending souls to the other side. Sitting high, smoking weed, sipping, feeling fine. Got another mission to do, go hop in the ride. Time to ride to a black site and eliminate. Got the phone time weapon, make you disintegrate. Integrate through the mainframe, we got the states. Feeling great, yes we made it out without a trace. Gotta say, it is time for us to operate. Stop the hate, come together, shoot a cop the day. Gotta slay every enemy standing in my way. Slow motion, expose the bleach as I walk away.
Where we going now? 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 Where we going now?
From the separatists, we can settle this, no disparaging. Fuck your arrogance, I'm the new domestic terrorist. Got a gun, I'ma air out this in your parents, bitch. All you evil bloodlines is an embarrassment. From the Caribbean, I'm dressing like a Samaritan. Sneaking through the crowd, Assassin's Creed, are you prepared for this? With the kid in place, I be quick, then I walk away. Then I came to the rooftop and smoke a J. Got a bigger blade, came here to decapitate. If you working for the government, sing a sad fate. All you niggas fake, all you do is fucking hate. Trump your ass in my dimension, you will not escape. Time to case to a mission and go and case the place. Break your face and drive away on the interstate. It's a getaway, never gonna put the blick away. On my way to a place where I can shit today. We are in control. It's time to lock and load. At the mission control. Tell me where do we go? Where do we go? Lock and low. Let the bullets go. Hey. Where do we go?
Where we are going? 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 Where tell me.
Relentless. Same, man. Smooth and soulful right here, man. Bringing real hip hop back. From the D. Already. All the way to the TX. Yeah. WA. Hurricane and relentless.
Hurricane and relentless. Yeah, man, we came from the trenches. Enemies put up your defenses, leaving you defenseless. Yeah, man, we dashed over fences. Have to take you out in an instant. Evaporated, leave the whole city dilapidated. Politicians might get decapitated. It's sad to say it. Revolution, my rebel shooting, we been pursuing, hopping out the sky like we paratrooping, you never grouping. It's so amusing, ripping into this cold music. Shit sound like the soundtrack of an old movie. But this reality, no need for formalities. Whipping your ass, not with fatality. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time. Look. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time.
You know the rhymes is hardcore. They feeling they want more. Rhyme solid and pure cane. Fresh kill your coat. You about to redefine the culture. Vultures, they get the rope.
Leave them hanging outside. Shit like some poke.
Short to WA, all the way to the Texas. They trying to unite our people just like PMF. It ain't nothing but trail bars that be flowing express. Bringing the guns for the bombs, then we taking the rest. Like a muck, we dropping bombs. We ain't making no threats. No motherfuckers, just some rookies in the presence of vets. They squeeze the buses long enough, you know they bound to confess. Go to jail to get some clout just so they out with say. I'm content with the underground and all the real ones here. Do this music for therapy. I ain't chasing no deal. I ain't an industry puppet. I give a fuck how they feel. Born rebel with a cause. I'ma fight to the end. And I ain't caught up in facades or them bullshit dreams. In the world, but I ain't of it. Hate it, like it, or love it. Tweaking your labor budget. But you ain't feeling no pressure. Feel your corporate oppression. Hurricane gone.
Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. We the baddest, better witness the madness. Bringing the hip hop to the masses with these classics. Fuck the haters that talk shit, they know we greater. Sing the soul to the maker if they touch our paper. Infiltrators and perpetrators, we gotta slay them. They the FBI, I see you fucking haters. I know you watching me, should just watch the economy. And so I gotta be the leader of this monopoly. Ain't no stopping me, I'm the hurricane, high commodity. Truth can't be marketed, your soul, they will abolish me. Tell you honestly, must acknowledge me. Fuck the mockery, fuck the government, yo, this my new philosophy. Everybody can know it, hear it then when I flow it. Flowing like an ocean with all the weed that I'm smoking. Flow is from the gifted, hurricane and relentless. Ready for whatever, give you the business. We on the mission. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. 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 One more time. These niggas scared. I guess I gotta tone it down for y'all. Born and raised in the projects, dude. Where we give all these haters the blues. Fuck cops, man, we breaking the rules. Outlaws, yeah, we bringing the tools. I'm a rebel, what the fuck you gon' do? Get on my level, we'll get lost in the dust. Ain't gas that I trust. Y'all feds ain't fucking with us. Tell the government enough is enough. Pull up in the truck. Politician getting shot the fuck up. Like a Christmas tree lighting them up. Got the Sprite in my cup. Sipping lean, about to light up a blunt. As I walk straight up to the front. AR in my hand, understand you ain't calling my bluff. Taking limbs off the body with shots. Then I blew up the spot. The whole scene is your burial plot. I saw the news and the aerial shots. I just ready to block. Revolution, are you ready or not? Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This that old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This the old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Pop a clip, time to drop that fool. Never fuck with a project dude. We used to all dodge cops at school. Now we all grown up on the block, that's cool. If the cops come through, they get popped at too. Let me spit this rebel shit on this laid back tune. Because I got you niggas scared of my hype ass tunes. Y'all scared of revolution, better fight back, dude. Let me kick a fed ass with these fire ass moves. Plus I think I got blood on my nice ass shoes. Have to dip to the dealer and cop that cool. Bulletproof, I'm to black dash out with the crew. On the mission, about to blow up a factory, dude. About to bring all the pain and the agony, dude. Got the world news saying it's a tragedy, dude. You destroy the evil warrior, then you have to regroup. Say hurricane is the truth, bitch. Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow.
I know how those days is.
Detroit flow. Let them know.
Gotta roll up my tails.
This the old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with the Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Walking through the sea so cool. All black, stay strapped, get clapped if you fuck with the crew. Nigga, you be up under my shoe. Turn blue, niggas get stumped out in my timber boots. Bulletproof all over the suit. Got it ordered. Custom made Cartiers in the fedora. Met me a fine ass chick at a Sephora. Did it from the back, then smoked up on the quarter. Took it to the crib, the legs was on my shoulder. Briefcase style, well, yeah, I had the folder. She said my meat good is better than Ponderosa. So I got to pound the pussy over and over. Now I'm out the door, the baby, the show is over. Headed to the block, you know I'm selling that motor. Haters talk shit, them knock your head off a shoulder. Territory mine, hey yeah, I'm taking over. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. Look, I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. Blast with killers, we fast with triggers. Blast we full up with Hennessy and blast some niggas. If a fair run up, gotta blast them too. Real niggas gon' do what they have to do. Time to roll up a blunt, then I crack a brew. Got a call from a chick, she was passing through. Had to take that ass up in the afternoon. Got a call from a plug, now I have to zoom. Full of motherfucking fans tryna track my moves. Young bitches can't fight, can't combat my moves. I'm the black John Wick that I pack your crew. I think you gonna need some fucking backup, dude. AK and take your motherfucking backup, dude. And your wife will think I'm a stand-up dude. I see you headed strapped, bitch, I'm strapped up too. Shoot your ass in the head if you act up, fool. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurricane be the name and there's only one.
Hurricane the style master.
I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story. Story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through, and you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Let me tell you another story. Chilling at the diner and the feds, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Test your luck like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it'll be recorded. Hop in the car where baby flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe it, keep the street scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, star blast. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blast. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blast. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blast. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blasting.
All right, we're gonna play one more to get to the news. Yeah, you already know. Then we gonna get to the news. Friends of the ancestors.
Hurricane 313.
Salute, George was good.
This a breath of the ancestors. With this time, my hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with the suppressor. Feel the pressure of heavy rates, nothing lesser. I'm the god of storms, I control the weather. So clever, you fools should know better. When I come through better until the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn this whole world into a Coachella. Pick up the pack of a pistol, poppy like pimple simple. People pack the pistols, the population of evil tremble. I resemble the revolution, no ancient tribbles. Haters better watch your tone, or they get dismembered. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, my goons, they carry rifle. Very tribal, sometimes we very primal. 8 on 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre, cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy sofa. Be the soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us leaping over. Drop your chain, you understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, I think you dead, man. Fuck a fizzle, the fragile fickle. Feel like I got a blast at the government quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart and throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
That's right. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody. You know, before we get off into the news, we got to do our little parodies.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes,
The Empire.
why are you trying? Why are you trying, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Hey,
What make you think you greater than Jesus?
hey.
What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Change the remix, God.
Can't save these hoes, nigga. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. It's my shit. Can't save these hoes. 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 Can't save these hoes, nigga. If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
What make you think? What make you think? Quick little motherfucking quick little advert real quick. Nah. You already know. What's the other one? Because we got to go to the UK too. We got to go to the UK.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm English, and I love England. I like having fish and chips and a pint at the local pub.
Jesus was. Oh, vampire.
I like Shakespeare and Dickens, Tolkien and Lewis, Harry Potter. I like pork sausage and dogs
Drinking blood.
and fashion.
The vampire.
Haram! Haram!
But I don't like that. Brits are famously polite, but it mustn't mean we're willing to commit cultural suicide. Our institutions, the Church of England, the BBC, are a bunch of queers and nonces. How the bloody hell did we go from Churchill to you git? Sadiq Khan the mayor? This is London, mate, not Afghanistan. Or Star Wars.
I've got it, man.
Our government won't even protect our schoolgirls from grooming gangs. Sod off, wankers! The police won't help. They're too busy confiscating garden tools and suppressing free speech.
That's right, miss.
What have I done, officer?
You tweeted rudely, and you're under arrest.
Curry is fine, but we have several recipes already. There are 50 Islamic nations in the world. Muslims don't need to be on our island. They want to conquer it. The government says it must be this way. That doesn't make it right, does it, Robin Hood?
No.
These dragons that threaten our England won't go away unless brave knights rise up to slay them. Or did all the British bloodlines with any bollocks get killed off in World Wars I and II? Englishmen, it's your country and it's being taken from you.
Not Muslim.
Chav, posh, doesn't matter. We're already all in this together. I don't want this to be the future of the women of England, and I'm sure the women of Iran and Afghanistan didn't want it either. Your ancestors beat the Spanish Armada, Napoleon, and the Nazis. Surely you can handle welfare tourists. History will record what you do or don't do. Get cracking, lads. Love, Amelia.
Love Amelia.
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a model.
Wow, like runway model?
Only fans model.
Damn, are you expensive?
The Matrix is a system, Neil.
Salute, live and learn.
That system is full of degenerates. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to pick up a biology textbook, and many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect us. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress? The dude? Forget. Who is it? That wasn't a woman? No.
Nope.
It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them. What are they? Transformers. They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes. That means that anyone coming out of the female bathroom is potentially a ladyboy. Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything, but in reality, it's just delusion. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, Neil. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled. But where they have failed, you will succeed. One. I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be. What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge lawsuits? No, Neil. If you identify as an innocent human being, you won't have to. You won't have to.
Karen Starmer is a wanker.
I identify as an innocent human being.
I identify as an innocent human being, and I identify as the god of wind, storms, and fire. The government can't do shit to me. Can't do shit to me. All right.
You know how they have the debt clock for the U.S. debt? They have that kind of counter.
Wait, man. This ain't the UK. This is the UK.
To the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Commons. We haven't got long. Nigel Evans, hello.
Good morning, how are you?
Well,
Heathrow.
We've had people texting. Where are you?
Heathrow.
Oh, for crap. Really? Well, you're not going anywhere, are you? Where are you going?
Am I going to Helsinki?
Right, listen.
Yeah.
We've had people saying Nigel's the man. We want his view. I don't want to over-egg this. I'll be honest. Most of the allies in the Middle East have called Starmer useless. Donald Trump says he's a loser with no friends. Ed Miliband turned out to be the one who said, we can't support the Americans. Whatever our take on that, whether you're appalled like I am that we've got one bleeding ship and it's stuck in Portsmouth, right? Yesterday, as the world burned, people saying Nigel's the man. We want his view. I don't want to over-egg this. I'll be honest. Most of the allies in the Middle East have called Starmer useless. Donald Trump says he's a loser with no friends. Ed Miliband turned out to be the one who said, we can't support the Americans. Whatever our take on that, whether you're appalled like I am that we've got one bleeding ship and it's stuck in Portsmouth, right? Yesterday, as the world burnt, and I am absolutely with the Telegraph, as the world burns, from Portcullis House, videos emerge of a whole bunch of MPs, Nige, on a Wednesday afternoon, taking part in a Strictly Come... Look at them. Honestly, if you've got YouTube, headed by Hannah Spencer in her green suit. Nige, seriously, how the bloody hell are we supposed as British citizens in the situation we're in to take politicians seriously, man?
Well, nobody's taken politicians seriously for a long time. It's not just been the old Strictly taking place in Parliament yesterday. I do feel sorry for Lindsay in the regard that this must have been in the diary for several weeks. You don't get Angela Rippon over to Parliament, and there's Lindsay and Angela on your screens at short notice. And it was all to do with mental health and keeping fit. That's what it was all about. And so when it got put in Lindsay's diary, it was a great idea. And then, of course, what's happened since Saturday and the war in Iran, because that's what it is, then I suspect Lindsay is now, with hindsight, thinking,
I should have shelved it.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's what's frustrating so many people contacting the show now, because they're going, where are the bloody brain cells? Where are the priorities, man?
Well, all I hope now is that, because there'll be a ton of things in Lindsay's diary. I know it's Commonwealth Day on Monday. I know they got the flag ceremony there. And there'll be a ton of things in his diary. If I was him, I'd be going through it with a fine-tooth comb and taking out anything that really doesn't look as if it's political.
We've got 3 minutes. First of all, now Ian Duncan Smith yesterday said that, and so did Michael Gove, that Keir Starmer, in putting party politics in front of national self-interest, is almost like a traitor. He's a threat to national security.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, in the past, Jeremy, I've always thought that Keir Starmer was useless. And I have. His flip-flops are awful. He's been the worst Prime Minister in my living memory. He started bad and has got worse. I now think it's gone beyond that. And you heard what Donald Trump has said. And now you've got Cyprus coming in, Bahrain, UAE. All these countries are saying that they feel let down. Trump says that he's no Churchill. He's not even a Chamberlain. Let's be fair. I now think he's not just useless. I now believe he is dangerous. He is a dangerous Prime Minister. If Trump is disappointed, can he just imagine how we feel? I am ashamed that we have Keir Starmer as our Prime Minister. We have let down our allies. My goodness me. When this kicked off, he picked the phone up to his lawyer mate, Harmer, instead of which he should have picked up the phone to Trump and said, what do you want us to do? If you've got Canada coming in and saying this is great, you've got Australia coming in and giving support. These are Commonwealth countries, Commonwealth allies. They didn't reach for the phone for their lawyers, and that's what we should have done. We should have literally got on with Trump. And for goodness sake, our bases are the ones that are being attacked in Cyprus and Bahrain. And as you quite rightly say, we at one stage, Britannia ruled the waves. Now we rule the dockyards, because that's where all our ships are.
It's embarrassing, and I'm with you. We've only got a minute. I don't think I've ever felt more embarrassed, and I don't care. Listen, you can have the opinion of the people that we shouldn't have gone in initially. It's this, you just end up looking and you think we're humiliated. You dither, even the plane that was sent to the Oman to evacuate Brits doesn't work. I don't ever believe in my lifetime, Nigel, that I would feel like our country was such a laughing stock. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, of course.
Shit, our country's a laughing stock too. Shit, not just the UK. Oh yes, don't get me wrong, Starmer's a fucking wanker. Trump just turned into fucking Hitler.
You're spending 55 billion on defence and over 400 billion a year on benefit Britain. That is the real problem, and we need to rein back our spending on welfare and put it into defence.
Couldn't agree more. Listen, off to Helsinki on the book tour or something.
Wait a minute. He said, "Stop the." Wait a minute. Stop the building spending on welfare and focus on defense. Wait a minute. But like, what about the poor people? It's all about war. Like, god damn. Thought I didn't catch that. I caught that.
Shouldn't ask you.
Fund the war effort. Fund the war
I promise you,
effort.
I'm going to get back to it, but I'm still on chapter 25, Jeremy.
Jesus, man. Listen, it's always a pleasure. You were called for this morning, and we'll keep calling because we love having you on. Our former Deputy Speaker of the House.
All right, that was that. Hold on. We gotta leave out real quick. We gotta listen to something real quick, you know.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. Prepare to engage. We ain't gonna be here too long. I want y'all to hear one of the coldest UK rappers of all time. This motherfucking shit is a parody to me. This is a parody. This is a fucking parody. But he's so serious, though. I played this shit last night on Detroit After Dark. Only played like 33 seconds, though. We're going to play like a little bit more seconds to this guy. His name is Unknown P, bro.
Odds be with me. Is this happening? I should probably say shout out to my friends in prison, shouldn't I? Okay. Shout out to Martin and Tabitha, currently in the pen for tax evasion. Free my jiggers. Mad. Riding round in a Rover. If I see ops and it's over, I'll send man straight to Jehovah when I take shots like M. Sharapova. Doing up tennis. Call man Dennis, I'm a menace. Doing up olives in Venice. Big man ting, I'm bigger than Venice. Stop it. Otherwise, Unknown P might bash man's head straight down like a boppet. So make like a Frodo and hop it. Your girl is 4'4" and got bare hair on her toes like a hobbit. If I see her in the club, then I'm doing up AJ the way that I weave and bob it. And I'm not from Homerton, not from Hackney, so I never go east, cause bear man try spot pea like acne. I'm from Surrey, where me and the man dem always go hunting, and the gal dem are thick, like Theresa May on a real big bunting. 19 Hannah on the new Rusty, had a gopyar in Kenya, came back with the feet so dusty, still waking up to geese in country, and I never have porridge at Nan's, because it's oh so lumpy. And if ops wanna throw some hands, then I just draw for the pumpy. Look at me, I'm unknown T, I've got brains and a deep voice. And when I bend my back and then dig it, I really hurt my knee joints. Got a song called Throwback, but my girl got no back. And if you wanna talk unknowns, then you better talk P, just know that. Do this explosion!
Dog! Oh shit! She's like, your girl is 4'4", got hair on her toes, like a hobbit. Oh shit! Oh man, this is hilarious. Oh man, that was funny. Riding around in a robot. But that's he out in his own. That shit good. He was like, he was throwing up sets and everything. It was like, shout out to my homeboy in prison for tax evasion. That's why I thought this shit was a parody. I didn't know this shit was serious. I didn't know he was a real rapper. But I was like, man, I gotta play this shit. I was like, I gotta play this shit. This shit's hilarious. But shout out to the UK rappers out there. I think like this is UK drill or some shit. But like there's some UK hip hop out there that's some fire shit. But this shit, I just want y'all to laugh. Oh man.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Meanwhile, Trump friends are all pedos. Oh shit! Look at them Trump and the motherfucking debt clock. We got a debt clock on this shit.
You know how they have the debt clock for the U.S. debt? They have that kind of counter. Thomas Massey wears it on his lapel everywhere he goes. Well, now they have this. Justin, U.S. military says over 50,000 troops, 200 fighter jets, 2 aircraft carriers, and bombers are involved in the operation against Iran. This is costing the American taxpayer a fortune every single day. And here's they actually have live. So we're up to $2,119,000,000 some odd dollars so far. That's just so far. So what do you make out of all the money we're spending over there? And now they actually have this debt clock about how much money we're spending. What do you say to that?
This war cannot be sustained economically. The United States is in serious trouble with a $38.8 trillion debt. A good part of it, Jimmy, connected to these illegal wars that the U.S. has prosecuted around the world. The U.S. is preparing a $1.5 trillion annual budget for the next U.S. budget. So from a financial standpoint, this idea of putting everything on the national credit card for a decision that doesn't involve our national security and it's counter to it. We're doing this for another country. This is not America that's at risk. And if the other country's at risk, it's because of their own misdeeds, not because of, and our complicity in those misdeeds, of course. So economically, look, there were 3 F-15s that went down the other day. Each one of them, fully equipped, cost $185 million. Dang. The aircraft carriers that are in the region cost $13 billion and a total of $40 billion each to fully equip. So we're acting like we've got endless amounts of money, but we don't have money for health care. We don't have appropriate money for education. People aren't getting, fair wages. We see federal employees that have been riffed or fired for what? There's the economic aspect of this, and certainly the price of oil will go up, and so will everything else. I don't care. You could put all the insurance you want. Nobody's going to buy insurance on what is certainly a Why waste the premium when you know the chances of the shipment going down are pretty good?
If you like to hear my jokes about...
Yep. What was the other one? Yeah, it was this one. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go back to my other phone again. I hope it don't cut off on me. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I still got it though. It's 19. Christian Zionist. Holy War. Damn, everything leads right back to it anyway. Fuck it, let's play this first. Yep.
If it was up to me, I would pretend that
Going
one
back to the
missile
coach.
came from Iran and shoot it down.
Shoot it down into the Dome of the Rock in Al-Aqsa. Destroy what's on what the Israelis call the Temple Mount and blame the Iranians. Is it beyond imagination that in the fog of war, maybe one of those missiles hits the Dome of the Rock, or we're told that it did? The Al-Aqsa complex is just vaporized. Oops, the Iranians did it. Then we have this debate. It's like a hospital bombing in Gaza. Oh, did it? Well, it was a booster from a Hamas rocket. Well, how do I know? I wasn't there. All we know is it's gone. Oh, so sorry. Could that happen? Oh, yeah, it could happen. And what happens then? Global religious war. That could happen.
Some of you may have misunderstood what he said. So I'm going to say it slowly for you. Because some of the comments have been that the Muslims, the Iranians would never target the Dome of the Rock. And that's true. A true Muslim would never target the Dome of the Rock. So you cannot just have a missile aimed at it. What the man said is, I would take an Iranian missile, shoot it down, so that it then lands on the Dome of the Rock and destroy it. So he would shoot it down at a precise moment so that it would then hit the Dome of the Rock, not target the Dome of the Rock from the Iranian missile or the faux Iranian missile. So let's stop saying that part for the people in the comments of that video who were saying that aspect of it. But think about this for a second. Humans are so devout and religiously stupid that they would say God ordained that missile get redirected to blow up the Dome of the Rock so that Israel can now build the third temple where the second temple used to be. They would attach their belief in their God to a missile strike being shot down and hitting that particular point and say that, oh, see, Allah is not real, doesn't have any power. That's why the missiles shot by those who believe in Allah wind up hitting their own Dome of the Rock. And now the temple can be built so that the Antichrist can come, so that Jesus can return, so we can have Armageddon.
Right.
That
Bullshit.
this is all part of God's divine plan.
Yeah, bullshit.
That would be the rhetoric that Christians would say.
Yep.
The rhetoric of the Israelis would be that similar, so that they can build their third temple, so that a king from the line of David can be established, and the Levitical priesthood can have sacrifices, without interruption, because that is actually what the prophecy, I believe it's the Micah prophecy, actually says, that when the Messiah comes in the line of David, he will be set up as a king, and he will forever sit on the throne, and his seed will sit on the throne, and then the Levitical priests will have sacrifices continuously. The Jesus ethereal kingdom sitting on the throne later on after Revelations is not what, and correct me if it's not Micah, I believe it's Micah 5, correct me if it's not Micah, but that's that prophecy. For Christians, it's a later on prophecy that hasn't happened yet. For the Israelites, the Hebrew, it's a prophecy that they're looking for. So doing this sets up two situations where both the Christian and the Jew can claim that it is God's word. And this would incite a holy war. This will incite the fact that we now, and we're already close to it anyway, but this will create that situation where you can then go back to your teachings of Abraham having Ishmael and Isaac, and the two would be at odds with each other. A great nation is built by both, and the two would be at odds. Islam just co-opted the Ishmael story.
Yep.
Jews and Christians just created the whole damn thing. Well, Jews created the whole damn thing out of thin air. And then it's been doubled down on by Christians and Jews for centuries. None of these people actually existed. These lands change hands. All lands have changed hands multiple times. always those who win the war who gets to take over the land, and then they deem it by the rulership of their God. But who would suffer in this? The regular people. That's the sad part. The only people who will be jovial about this whole situation will be the devout, crazy, fanatical Jew, the devout, crazy, fanatical Christian, and the devout, crazy, fanatical Muslims. The thing that's funny is that the overwhelming majority of people, both in both religions and then outside of those religions, don't care and do not want a world holy war. We don't. I don't want a war. I don't want my son going to war. I don't want your sons, your daughters going to war. Most people just want to live their lives. But those fanatical, those very few fanaticals have emboldened people to think and believe that if such a thing happened, it is the will of some God that none of them can prove exists. Some God that they give all their proof based on old writings, old testimonies, and how they feel. None of those things are utilized to have definitive proof of most of history and of a God. You cannot say my experience proves God. You cannot say that
my experience proves God.
Because every religion claims the trees prove God.
Right, the trees prove God. What?
Or lose how they feel. None of those things are utilized to have definitive proof of most of history and of a God. You cannot say my experience proves God. You cannot say that the trees prove God, because every religion claims the trees prove God. Whether you win a victory or lose a victory, that is not the proof or the punishment of your God. That is the ineptitude of your generals who are leading the battle. Yep. That's it. Your commands that are leading the war, your technology that you have, that's what determines wins and losses. Not a God. Because your God doesn't exist. You can't prove it. But sadly, that is the virus of the human psyche, is that we believe in separations of ourselves, whether through gender or tribe, nations, through the belief in imaginary friends. We have all these things that separate us when there is so much more that should unite us. We should be united for the common cause of the well-being of everyone, the humanitarian care of everyone. The fact that the earth provides enough energy and food, water, clothing, and shelter for everyone. That should unite us. We should be united under the love of ourselves to the degree where we don't want anything done to us, so therefore we won't do anything to someone else. You don't want people invading and attacking you, so do not invade nor attack them. You don't want people stealing from you, so do not steal from them. We don't want people murdering you, so don't murder them. It's really that simple.
Yep.
And if we can get on board with that, which I know is hard because there's greed and there's racism, there's nationalism, there's religious, bullshit.
For real.
We are a doomed species. We are.
Yep.
And the doom is not by the hands of aliens. It's not by the hands of the earth. We are doomed because of ourselves. That's it. Ourselves. And guess who can fix it?
Ourselves.
Us. Ourselves. But it's too stupid to do so. So y'all, in your own way, try to have a great day. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.
Good journey and vibrations. I know usually we talk about the coach on Sundays, but due to this war, they're trying to make it a holy war, so we kind of got to talk about it a little bit. Because I did another one where the fucking head people of the troops went down and said, Trump was chosen by God so we could defeat the Muslims. So shit wild. Now I'm in the last video. I gotta go to the other phone. Please don't cut off on me. I made some shorts, y'all. Hope y'all check out my shorts, my YouTube shorts. This shit, going up against God and shit. Me and Vonta kicking ass, beating up robots. But hold on. I gotta So this shit charger don't die on me.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Let's go. I'm just looking at your video. I'm like, damn, Vonta. My little Red Riding Hood. Little Red ride me in the hood. I love that video. Do your thing, Vonta. Do your thing. Most of my UK correspondent. You know I love you. All right, we right here.
Understands that those who can make you believe absurdities can indeed make you commit atrocity. Think anybody with a rational mind already understands that those who can make you believe absurdities can indeed make you commit atrocities. I don't know if you recognize this guy. This is Pastor John Hagee from Cornerstone Church in San Antonio, Texas. He's widely regarded as one of the major Christian Zionists.
I hate John Hagee like a motherfucker. I remember when John Hagee was a fat motherfucker. Cause I used to watch this motherfucker, guys. Like, I'm sorry about that. Good ass weed. I used to watch this motherfucker because I used to be a Christian. And I watched John Hagee because he was on that revolutionary talk. He tried to do that other bullshit with the Book of Revelation a lot. I watched the Jesse Duplantis. He was a little funny. He tried to bring humor to Christianity. Paula White, the bitch that was, I guess, on the side of Trump. I used to watch her. And I used to watch Joyce Meyer. You know, like she brought a little humor and realism to her Christian speeches. And that was it. But like out of everybody that stood out, it was always Jack Vanapee Presents. And like even they came on they station late at night in the middle of the fucking night. I'm like, what? Why is it always 2, 3 in the morning with them? How can they come on? You know, like, can't come on in the morning or in the afternoon. They're like, no, hide these motherfuckers. They talking about the Clinton Foundation. We gotta hide them. They was connected to Revelation with Clinton Foundation bars. But yeah, back when I used to be a Christian, John Hagee used to be clowning, but then you find out everybody was fucked up. Yeah, like when it comes to the other ones, Bishop Eddie Long was pretty cool. I hated Creflo. I want your dollars.
In this country, he's the founder and national chairman of Christians United for Israel. And this organization is described as one of the largest pro-Israel organizations in the United States with millions of members. Christians United for Israel actively lobbies for strong U.S. support of Israel based on what they call biblical principles. Hagee himself has long advocated for unconditional support for the state.
That nigga lost weight. He's still a big motherfucker, pause. But he lost some weight, though. But I can see his age. I can see how old he is. I can see he getting up there. That nigga gone. That nigga gone off that adrenochrome. But yeah, this nigga is like, you really support Israel on some biblical shit. And like, that's what got Christians fucked up too. Because everything is all biblical. And like, when you look up how Israel was fucking formed, there was nothing biblical about that shit at all. But to Christians, it is, because it was bloodshed all through the Old Testament. I'm going to give you the promised land, but you got to kill some people in order to take it. How about we post up right here in the land that we got away from the other motherfuckers from? We can just post up, camp out, put up a tent or tabernacle and all this shit. No, you need to go raid a city, kill every man, woman, and child in that bitch, and that's your land. And then when you're done, you brought them some more soldiers, you going to take some more land. I'm giving you all this shit over here. Up the Nile, up the Tigris and Euphrates River. This is your land. And you can motherfucking use the Gentiles, all those motherfuckers that really don't believe, they can be your slaves and you can do whatever. That's right. Nigga, that's how I went. Read the Bible.
of Israel, often framing it in terms of biblical prophecy, God's covenants with the Jewish people, and the blessing for those who support Israel. And of course, they always cite Genesis 12:3. That's the verse that says, "Those who bless you, I will bless," God says, "and those who curse you, I will."
And this is like what's real fucked up. I don't want to put this religion with the news, but we can't help it. We're forced to talk about bitch ass fucking religion. We could just put this shit aside, but if these motherfuckers are trying to start a fake holy war, we gotta call the shit out. As much as I don't want to talk about Christianity or this fucking Bible when I'm discussing the news, we got no choice now. We got no fucking choice now. It's either try to put your pieces together or don't fuck with this whole fucking news cycle at all, man. But like, this is very important because you know why? You know Christians and you probably know some Muslims. If you know a couple Jews, you probably wouldn't be on YouTube because I'll be asking for some money and I'll be trying to flip that shit. Fuck that. If I knew a motherfucking Jew, nigga, we about to get some fucking money, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga. Oh, you a Jew? Nigga, we about to open up a record label. We about to open up a record label. Oh, you a Jew? We about to open up a big ass clothing food market in this bitch. Nigga, let's get paid. Nigga, your family can back you. Nigga, just put my face on the motherfucking billboard. Bitch. You chill in the goddamn office. You don't even gotta be seen. You know what baby had. But real shit, I'd rather just go to the UK, chill with my babe. We put our money together and open up a coffee cafe. Hey, bars. Hey, Vonta. Can't get it done, but y'all love babe.
Will curse, and through you all the families of the earth will be blessed, unless you're a goyim. That verse alone serves as the ongoing basis for Zionist Christian support of the state of Israel. Now, you got to understand that Christian Zionists like John Hagee have this deep belief that the conflict in Iran under Operation Epic Fury is signaling the end times, and this is a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Listen to what he says right here as he stands behind the pulpit and in front of a digital banner that actually says Operation Epic Fury with an Israeli flag and an Iranian flag in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Russia must find that oil to be a global force.
John Hagee be on some shit too. John Hagee don't only be preaching, but this motherfucker got a goddamn WWE Titantron with pictures and images to draw you in. Because remind you, the 3 forms of mind control is repetition, trauma, and symbolism. And this motherfucker, John Hagee, hitting you with all 3 of them. Repetition. Jesus is Lord. This war is a holy one. World War III is coming. Prepare for the rapture in the book of Revelation. They keep on, that nigga repeats that shit every service. Trauma. Get you all traumatized. We all going through some bullshit in life and all this bullshit. We already traumatized and he throws the shit back in your face. God gonna make a way to keep going through your trauma. Keep praying. Fuck that. And the symbolism. And the symbolism is all the pictures and images that he keep behind him. You know, it's like, man. So this is why I got to do lyrical Tai Chi. Repetition, trauma, symbolism. Repetition, fuck the government. Make sure I keep saying it as loud as I can. The trauma, make you reflect on what the fuck you going through. Yeah, they killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Anybody will be traumatized or kill themselves. So the symbolism, it'll be the symbols of hurricane signs all through my album. Just open up the little album book. Or when you go to my website, you'll see symbols of hurricane symbols and motherfucking sigils and shit. Gotcha, bitch! So repetition, trauma, symbolism, using my lyrical Tai Chi to take down the powers that shouldn't be. Bars. And I ain't trying to rhyme.
Of course, Israel has that oil, and Russia is already moving into the Middle East. What Israel doesn't have, Donald Trump will control. Secondly, Israel has what Russia must have to be a global force, a warm water port for their navy. Right now, Russia's navy is limited by the icy conditions that surround them, makes their ships unusable.
That's not true. Icy conditions don't make Russian military ships.
I was just about to say that. We're watching this together, y'all. We're watching this together. I wanted to cover this shit and try to grab a pre-record, but I was like, nigga, fuck that. I'm already kind of late to go live. Because I was out and about. And while I was out and about, I was putting up some shorts and shit. So I was like, like maybe these shorts will hold people until I get in. And I finally made it in. I was supposed to start maybe like a little after 1 or maybe 1 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, I gotta take care of business. But yeah, Operation Epic Fury.
Usable. What some people may not know is that Russia invested heavily in Arctic-capable naval vessels and assets precisely to operate effectively in icy waters. Most navies don't even have that. Russia's Northern Fleet, which is its primary Arctic force, are designed specifically to operate in icy waters.
Right.
And lest we forget, Russia does have a formidable navy.
Yes.
It's ranked 3rd globally behind the U.S. and China.
Yes, and motherfuckers will keep on listening to people that keep on saying, Russia losing, Russia don't got this, Russia don't got that. It's like, y'all bitches don't know what Russia got. Well, let me tell you what they do have. It's called the Tsar Bomber. The Tsar Bomb. Thank you, Vansa, for putting me up on that, because I didn't even fucking know. Now that I looked into it, the only problem is transport. That's it. The only problem is transport. They will have to transport that bitch swiftly and silently. Get it to the destination, lift that bitch up, either out the water, either got to carry that bitch by submarine, get to your destination, or carry that bitch by motherfucking stealth, like a heavy ass stealth bomber. Like, I'm talking about, you might have to have 2 stealth bombers to carry this motherfucker. Probably. Who knows? But we got the technology. Everybody got the shit. We spend billions and billions of dollars on people killing innocent motherfuckers and trafficking. They got the shit. And people keep on thinking this Russia shit like really means something. Let me tell you something. Like Putin said, he's laughing at us and the UK and everybody that's trying to push the propaganda of Russia being bad guys. They're laughing at it. They're kicking back, relaxing, waiting on our fucking dollar to collapse so they can be with BRICS. Then they motherfucker probably shut off motherfucking air travel, so we can't go to a nation that's going to have BRICS. We're going to be forced to have a digital fucking ID or a digital fucking currency. And we don't have no choice but to fuck some shit up. We're not going to stand for this. At least I'm not going to stand for this. I'm not. Because the moment shit go digital, how is going to motherfucking affect people that so caught up in money? The shit that motherfuckers kill for. Niggas not thinking. Motherfuckers are not thinking. There's going to be a lot of crazy cyber terrorist hacking shit going on in a minute. And I think this is what they fucking want. But let me tell you something, government. You want to hack us? Bitch, we can hack you. For real, for real. Y'all created cyber terrorism, cool. Y'all turned an everyday citizen into a motherfucking domestic terrorist if we don't agree with what the government doing, cool. Like I said, for all you people out there that don't want to fuck with the revolution, guess what? If you don't like what the government doing, you are the same fucking club with me. Domestic terrorists. So, welcome to the club, drinks on me. And if you don't like being in the club with the free drinks, bitch, go drink the toilet water. Well, we about to party in this motherfucker like it's 1999.
As a matter of fact, it boasts the world's 2nd largest fleet by hull count. There's 747 commissioned assets, including 63 submarines. It leads in submarines, especially nuclear-powered ballistic missile subs for strategic deterrence, and excels in advanced anti-ship hypersonic missiles.
We got, man, oh my fucking God, Russia got hypersonic missiles and subs that can shoot missiles. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about Russia don't got shit. Nigga, Russia is ready. They been ready. Because I never forget when people was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no sanctions. I got enough land and resource to supply my people for over 1,000+ years. Fuck the United States.
So, as all Christian Zionist pastors do, he's leading his audience through a pile of steaming bullshit.
Ezekiel states that God, quote, in the fury of his wrath, will send a great earthquake in the land of Israel, so that the fish of the sea and the birds of the heaven and the beast of the field and all creeping things that creep on the earth shall shake at the presence of God. Mountains will fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Step one. This earthquake is going to swallow one third of the advancing army, consisting of Russia, Turkey, and what's left of Iran, and groups of Islamics that want to join this marching army in the future coming to Israel.
See, and that's what I hate about the motherfucking Christians that motherfucker want to connect the book of Revelation with what's going on in the world. I'm like, nigga, well, the book of Revelation have nothing to do with what's going on in the world. So, like, the motherfucker got to go to Ezekiel and go through visions and dreams about some shit that's happening in the future. And even then, even when you try to quote Ezekiel, the shit did not fucking happen. This motherfucker's like, it's going to swallow up a third of the armies. It don't say that shit in the fucking Bible. This is what goes back to the guy. It's like, nigga, they serving the congregation a steaming pile of bullshit. Now, I would love to do this on a Sunday service, but we can't because we're talking about war in this part of the news. But since these fuckers are over there trying to have a holy war, we got to talk about it. And the guy listened to this from the Disturbing Illusion channel.
Israel. You say that's never happened before. Yes, it has. Remember when Moses came down from the mount? He had the 10 Commandments. He found his people committing adultery, breaking the laws of God.
Thank you for bringing that up. Remember Moses came down from the mountain and he had the 10 Commandments? How the fuck did he climb down carrying something? They came down committing adultery. How long was the motherfucker up there? This motherfucker, what? Everybody was loving God. You go up a mountain, come back, everybody saying, fuck God, we gonna worship a gold calf. What happened? How long was nigga on the mountain? And if you God, why you just can't manifest some tablets and make a motherfucker float to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit.
He threw the 10 Commandments, and it struck the ox, and God opened the ground and swallowed everybody that had broken the law of Moses. Problem solved. Your congregation is...
Look at these people.
Problem solved. God kills the people that worship something else that they wanted to see because they couldn't see the motherfucker that Moses was talking to. Everybody probably thought this nigga was nutso and crazy. Well, like, at least when you read the motherfucking Bible, there was motherfuckers complaining. It was probably more than complaining. It was probably like, nigga, Moses is crazy. He talking to invisible people. No, the motherfucker ain't invisible. If a motherfucker come as a pillar of fire by night and a big ass cloud by day, something is up there. Well, man, that's a weather anomaly, niggas. We see pillars of fires all the time. No, we don't see pillars of fires all the time. God just killed every firstborn of Egypt. You're going to listen to Moses today. Man, fuck Moses. I'm out.
Just soaking it up. Whoever can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. Their minds have been tenderized and seasoned through Christian Zionist propaganda.
Reduced, but these are the ones who will see the promised land. An earthquake is going to do this again. He will swallow 1/3 of that invasionary force. Immediately following that, the Bible says, every man's sword shall be turned against his brother. This is what military terms call as friendly fire. They will kill each other because there will be multiple armies speaking multiple languages with multiple weapons, and they're going to hit confusion and kill each other.
So, see, this is why I hate these fucking pastors, especially these Christian bitch-ass Zionists. This motherfucker actually said a big ass earthquake gonna swallow motherfuckers up and close up, and the other ones that's left is gonna have a mysterious brainwashing, and they ain't even gonna know who the enemy is because everybody's speaking different languages. Everybody speaking different languages all the time, and they still in the same army. It's called the UN troops. You ain't heard about them? Heard about them FEMA troops too? Heard about them? The motherfuckers all speak different languages. Some from France, some from Russia, some from Turkey, some from Ireland, some from what? Don't give a fuck, nigga. Go seek kill. Fuck what everybody else say. All they know is what their superiors tell them. But God is going to mysteriously brainwash people into killing each other. Wow, some God this is. But he's doing this to protect Israel, a place that is committing so much fucking genocide that got countries bending over to fund the genocide. Wow, God is coming to protect that fucker. Yeah, some God that is. If you think about it, like I said, use your critical thinking, common sense. Critical thinking, common sense, and comprehension skills.
You said that you don't usually speak on the battlefield. Communication is not a factor, or lack of communication is not a factor on the battlefield. Just because you can't understand the person you're fighting with doesn't mean you're going to turn your guns on them. And this isn't like Revolutionary Army times or even biblical times where people there's this mass of people over here and a mass of people over here, and they're just yelling and drawing their swords and going after each other like this. That's not how battles are done these days. Battles today are done with missiles and drones, gunships and fighter jets.
Never happened before. Oh, yes, it did. Whenever Gideon in the Old Testament went to war, God says, blow the trumpets and make a lot of racket, and the people who come against you will kill each other. That's exactly what happened. The third weapon God's going to use.
Wow. So, yeah, thank you, phone. So the trumpet was a frequency weapon. I like to use logic. So the trumpet was a frequency weapon to make motherfuckers, oh my God, I don't know who the enemy is. Get the fuck out of here. It was like, it ain't happened. Yes, it did. Because in the Bible, it's saying, get the fuck out of here. None of these people ain't even real. And like I said, I used to watch John Hagee, and all he did was preach end-time prophecy bullshit. And this motherfucker is still on it. He got his foot on the fucking gas pedal. He got real fiery sermons now because of this goddamn war. So I got to keep my foot on the gas and put my foot up their ass. Pause.
As he crushes the adversaries of Israel, his hailstones from heaven.
He's going to crush the adversaries of Israel. Well, if there is a God, why wouldn't he crush the state of Israel?
Right.
One of the biggest sponsors of terror on the planet today. Why isn't he coming after Israel for what they've done to Gaza? Just this continual open-air genocide.
If you read in the Old Testament, in the Battle of 5 Kings, when the children of Israel were going to the Promised Land, the Battle of 5 Kings tried to destroy Israel. And God sent hailstones from heaven and killed most of those people. The Bible says in one verse, and
the Bible says in one verse, and like this is another piece of brainwashing. How they want you to believe something is going to come out the sky and either destroy or come down and rapture or come down and save y'all motherfuckers. I hate these fucking pastors because like they enforce the fucking belief of bullshit. Like these armies are going to motherfucking destroy the adversaries of Israel. Wow. Wow. But why not destroy Israel? They the genocidal, homicidal maniacs. See, this is why if Jesus was real, if he was, this is why he comes down to say, I don't know you. And that's the fucking punchline, like a motherfucker.
Stones from heaven killed more than the swords of Israel. The point is, God has these 3 weapons ready for Russia, for Iran, and for Turkey, and
for Russia, for God. God has the motherfucking shit. God about to open up the ground, send some brimstone, and make y'all troops kill each other. That's the power of God. Get the fuck out of here. And you wonder why Putin is laughing. And you wonder why Putin is laughing. Because the propaganda is not only in the news, it's in the goddamn church.
Body that follows them in the near future. This is going to happen.
I watched this. Okay, so here is Max Blumenthal and Alex Jones commenting on
Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. Hurricane, it's a great show. I love the show. Now, this Alex Jones is not Alex Jones, it's Alex James. But I'm the Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. They spraying shit, give people COVID. Black helicopter spraying shit. They're making the frogs gay. The Illuminati shooting buffalo.
what John Hagee just said.
Rebel that had to be dealt with and was immediately. I mean, he literally attacks Jesus in his church. He goes, Jesus rebelled and had to be dealt with. He was a rebel. The Jews acted wisely. That's a quote. It's just bizarre. It's like...
He said he predicted on Sunday that Russia, Iran, or what's left of Iran, and Turkey and bands of Islamics, in his words, would launch an invasion on Israel, and they would be destroyed by God in an earthquake, a hail of fire, and then they would all kill each other in friendly fire because they don't speak the same language. That's the kind of insanity that's going on. Lindsey Graham said it. This is a religious war, and we are deciding the Middle East for the next 1,000 years. He said that as Benjamin Netanyahu, a secular Zionist, someone who doesn't actually believe, he may not even believe in God, was reading from the book of Esther with military officers, the book of Esther, which describes the slaughter of Persians as he authorized Israeli strikes, striking civilian targets across Tehran.
That's right, he picked a Jewish holiday about over.
See, this is so dangerous because now we have politicians who are buying into this Christian Zionism ideology that above all, we must protect Israel. They are our ally. They're our friends. We need to use...
But you got, like I also keep on saying, read Albert Pike, World War III. Because when it comes to World War III, that Z word keeps popping up. Zionist and that goddamn Middle Eastern countries. It's going to be a war for the brink of exhaustion. So everybody be like, you know what, man, fuck it. Put in this New World Order agenda. It's a nations, everybody that's involved on the brink of exhaustion. It's like, how about motherfuckers don't be involved? Let Israel do whatever the fuck they want to Iran. Everybody back the fuck away. But no, everybody got their hands in the cookie jar somewhere. I get 1/3 of the oil. Bitch, I got 2/3 of the oil. I just got a pinch of the oil. Thank you, phone. Even my phone agrees. There's something involved over there. They got a whole bunch of countries fucking with it. I got a piece of land, got a piece of oil. Got a piece of motherfucking resources. Hell yeah. Let's fuck Iran up and divvy up the pot.
Every resource and weapon of war to defend them against the other nations who just attack Israel for no reason at all. I mean, here's innocent Israel just sitting there, just minding its own business, not meddling in the affairs of other nations, and they're just being attacked. So we got to go out there and we got to defend them with our military-industrial complex might.
Becoming Persians to launch this, to obviously be as provocative as possible and stir up everybody.
Yeah, they're imposing a religious war on Iran and claiming that it's Iran who are the religious.
Meanwhile, we have officers confirming that they've got them in briefings with hundreds of officers, and they're saying we're forcing Jesus to come back. This is the end of the world, and then we're calling the Iranians religious nuts.
No,
yeah, crazy shit. And this is an article. It say Netanyahu risked American support for Israel with war against Iran. You know, but what dude just said, like, we're forcing Jesus to come back. That's no different from me saying, how about I break God's toys? Maybe that bitch will show up. But yet I'm called crazy though. These are world leaders saying, you know, like, let's force the return of Jesus. Let's start blowing up shit. Let's kill innocent people. Let's see if this, like it's just gonna prove this motherfucker not real. But I got a theory. Just now, what if this pushes Project Bluebeam? Create this so-called holy war, create the return of Jesus, and then New World Order. AI governance, no, like motherfuckers is gonna fall for it immediately. Like it's a wrap. And real shit, they amped it up to 11. Because I don't hear nothing else about Epstein. So I call this the Epstein War. Yep, the Epstein War. Anybody was involved in Epstein is probably involved in this. You keep on hearing CIA. You keep on hearing Mossad. You keep on hearing a whole bunch of motherfucking wild-ass Christian rhetoric, revelation, prophecy type shit. When you read the fucking book again, ain't no armies getting swallowed up. God sending angels to blow trumpets. They opening up seals, and the world is being fucking destroyed by the hands of God. Like, and then some dragon bitches chasing a hoe through the wilderness. Jesus show up as a slain lamb with 8 eyes and a sword coming out of his mouth. Get the fuck out of here. New heaven, new earth. And then here's the real mindfuck about the whole fucking thing. The devil returns and motherfucker deceives people with the mark of the beast and all this shit. Forehead and hand. He gets to reign for like 1,000 years. It's like, God, why you just don't kill this motherfucker? You already destroyed the earth so you can have a nice clear battlefield for the final battle. Kill this motherfucker. No, I'm gonna seal this nigga for 1,000 years. He gonna come back and wreak havoc again. And then I'm gonna send him away forever. Kiss my ass. It's like, we need to drag the book on longer. We need you to add some shit. Shit, we already made it to the end. Well, I need you to go into the middle of that book and add an extra fight with the devil. Add 10 horns and extra crowns this time. Bullshit.
I don't doubt this, but I'd like to see some proof for it. Alex Jones is constantly making these assertions where he's got these sources in the CIA and in the military and in the deep levels of politics in Washington, D.C., feeding him all this stuff. I'd like to see some proof behind that. But you do see the overall mentality from Christian Zionists, and I wouldn't doubt that there are Christian Zionist politicians, just like there are Christian Zionist pastors, who, because of this biblical worldview from Genesis 12:3, will pull out all the stops to defend God's chosen people.
Well, you have a lot of religious Christian evangelicals, especially at the officer level.
Mind you, God's chosen people. For the Christians out there, I need y'all to know this and understand it, because y'all take the Bible literally. You are not God's chosen people. You are considered the Gentile. Yeah. You get to be treated like a fucking slave. The only thing that gets you into so-called heaven is your faith and belief in Christ. But the chosen people are so-called Israel. Mind you, these chosen people are the ones committing genocide. So you put 2 and 2 together. If God coming to help people that's committing evil, then what does that make God? I'll leave that to you. For those that have common sense, critical thinking, and comprehension skills. Or maybe y'all should just read the Old Testament again.
Them are in the Air Force, which is playing an outsized role here. And this is one of the few ways you can convince them that there is a legitimate objective behind this war, which is to bring about the second coming, and that you're doing it on behalf of Israel, which is a good thing, actually, for people who believe.
Wow. To bring about the second coming. Push this war and push Project Bluebeam. The Project Bluebeam, yep, it may not be aliens. They might go the fucking Jesus route. They might go the Jesus route. Now, some of you Christians believe in the so-called rapture. Guess what? That shit ain't real either. So if you start seeing fake beams in the sky, those are holograms of people being fake beamed up, because there's going to be a lot of mad Christians saying, I gave my life to God. How come I ain't get called up? You know how much turmoil that's going to cause? Y'all better think about this Project Bluebeam shit before you do it. You better go the alien route before you go this Christian route, because that shit can backfire horribly. Like real shit. It can backfire real bad. But it can also work, because they also have the voice of God weapons. That's going to be part of Project Bluebeam. You're going to be thinking you're hearing God, but it's really the government talking to your ass. It could get a whole set of radical Christians to go start killing people that don't believe. You don't understand how serious this shit go for real so-called true believers in Christ. You don't understand. It's diabolical. This shit has turned people into weak, docile slaves that's not going to fight for their freedom. That's how serious that it is. Y'all be like, God gonna make a way. Vengeance ain't mine. It's the Lord's. Turn the other cheek. You know, you a weak, docile slave. Waiting on some invisible motherfucker to come and save you. You gotta wait to die to go to a nice, beautiful heaven while the evil motherfuckers can have heaven on earth. Fuck that. Kill the evil on earth so we can have heaven on earth. And if any evil motherfucker hate what I got to say, then fuck you. If you get in my way, you gonna die that day. Bars. This Viva la Revolution. How can people coexist with evil? I don't see any coexistence with evil that's on this fucking planet. Like real shit. In Israel, you are one of many evil countries out here. So fuck the bullshit. Let's keep going.
In this demented, idolatrous Christian Zionist ideology.
And even their own book, and I think it's Isaiah 5:20 says, woe to those who call good evil and evil good, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So yeah, I believe that they believe they're doing good as they spread evil like cancer on earth.
People who had no concern about the mass bombing of Christians in the Gaza Strip or the destruction of Christian communities in Bethlehem, because those people were not supposedly born again.
Sure, but over and over again, because I am a Christian, Jesus says over and over again, anyone that says they know when this comes, anybody that knows when I'm returning, is of the devil. But then we're literally constantly told by preachers over and over again, Pastor Hagee for decades, next year Jesus returns, we must force them.
I don't know if it says that, but it does say no man knows the day or the hour that Christ comes back.
Nuclear war, it's of the Lord. So we're always hearing about how the third imam and the Iranians are nuts, and I agree they are nuts. Some of these Christians who aren't real Christians, they have this weird twisted cult. They make David Koresh look like a sweetheart.
That was a good Hagee impersonation. I got to give it to you.
Jesus was a rebel, but how to be dealt with and was.
On the Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com, I got sued for saying that Sandy Hook was a hoax and all this shit. What about me, bitch? What about me? Why do I got to feel in my chat frozen?
I mean, he literally attacks Jesus in his church. Jesus rebelled and had to be dealt with. He was a rebel. The Jews acted wisely. That's quote. It's just bizarre. It's like...
I looked that up. I could not find anywhere where Hagee said that Jesus rebelled and had to be dealt with.
He said
if you can find that, let me know.
Predicted on Sunday that Russia, Iran, or what's left of Iran, and Turkey and bands of Islamics, in his words, would launch an invasion on Israel, and they would be destroyed by God in an earthquake, a hail of fire, and then they would all kill each other in friendly fire because they don't speak the same language. That's the kind of insanity that's going on.
Yeah, I forgot to do that, guys. Get that Hagee. I saw that yesterday. Hagee came out Sunday and literally said, and now the time is here. The battle is about to happen. Jesus is about to return. We are now forcing Gog and Magog to attack. This is the time. And it gets worse. You got Bennett, the former prime minister. I played it yesterday or 2 days ago. Get where he says, the new enemy, he looks all demented, it's Turkey. Now we're going to get them. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, and in that March 1st sermon titled God is Coming, Operation Epic Fury, and in related messages, what he says about Iran is that they play a central role in end-time events, particularly the Gog and Magog war described in Ezekiel 38 and 39. Russia-led coalition, including what's left of Iran and Turkey and other Islamic groups, will invade Israel in an attempt to destroy it. God will supernaturally intervene to crush and destroy those invading forces, destroy a third of them, as per his interpretation of Ezekiel, and this conflict is part of a prophetic timeline leading to the rapture, the tribulation, the rise of the Antichrist, the battle of Armageddon, and ultimately Christ's return. That is Zionist John Hagee's position.
Yeah, but so is this the objective? I mean, the
objective is to bring Jesus back and create the nuclear war.
What is the goal of this war? I mean, if you asked anyone on the street in the U.S. or you went to Capitol Hill, we wouldn't be able to get an answer.
But any theologian would say the Antichrist has to come for all these years, and all this stuff happens before the battle. They're going, we're skipping all that now. We're going right to Armageddon. Brought to you by Pastor Hagee.
Yeah, Russia and Iran are God.
Yeah, not only what is the goal of the war, but who benefits from war? Who's benefiting from this war? Are the bankers going to benefit like they always benefit? The corporate elitists, the defense contractors? Is Saudi Arabia going to benefit? We know Israel is for sure going to benefit.
Gog and Magog and Pastor Hagen's ideology. This is the battle of Gog and Magog.
And he's this little demonic, like, toad creature in a giant suit going, raw, raw.
Please give me your money.
I can't believe people still follow the John Hagees of the world. That these mega pastors like Joel Osteen still have any following, let alone tens of...
Real shit, I think Joel Osteen is the Antichrist. That motherfucker looks too nice. He talks way too soft and way too cool. There's something about it that I just don't like. That motherfucker could be the real deal. That motherfucker play Lucifer. But real shit, Antichrist is a whole global organization that is anti-real Christ, like Christ consciousness. You dig? They straight up anti-Christ consciousness. Now, if anybody would say who the Antichrist is, I'm the Antichrist. I am straight anti-Christian, and I am anti-Jesus fucking Christ. But Christ consciousness is a whole different story. But Jesus Christ is Christ consciousness. No, the fuck is not. Christ consciousness is consciousness. Jesus was never fucking real. I just need people to know that. But let's play the game. Time to play the game. And Gnostic. Or, like if Jesus was real, he was speaking to motherfuckers in parables. He had a select few that he told real shit to, and everybody else had to be confused. No, dog, if you the weigh truth in the light, give everybody the truth instead of a select group of people, you bitch ass nigga. On some real shit. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. And they keep on talking about the bloodline of Jesus. How is there a bloodline of Jesus and this motherfucker had immaculate conception? So there is no fucking bloodline. It's a heavenly godlike bloodline. It should go straight to God, not no human on earth. Jesus is a fucking side baby. So like for them to even say a bloodline of Jesus, rather come from the Ethiopian bloodline of Haile Selassie, or y'all can talk about the Merovingians. All that shit is bullshit. Because if the motherfucker come from a heavenly bloodline, no human interaction, then it is what it is. Otherwise, Joseph fucked Mary and made Jesus. Then we can go with that bloodline talk. But otherwise, come on, man. We got to use our common sense, critical thinking, and comprehension.
Thousands, millions of people following them, going to their churches, buying their books. That's what's...
Shit. And another thing, even Zeus and Odin came down in shapeshifting form to fuck a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, God didn't come down in no human form, and no angel come down in no other form to smash this hoe. And here's, God could have came down in human form to smash Mary. He came down in human form to talk to motherfucking Abraham. Think about that. So it's like shit. But maybe they didn't want to say that in the story. Maybe they had to take it out. God came down in a human form and fucked motherfucking Mary while Joseph was laid out asleep on the couch. Make a bitch to make you sleep on the couch.
More alarming to me than anything else that there are all these people who've decided to turn their minds off and follow these Christian Zionists.
After I tell you that we're fighting the battle of Gog and Magog, he's a faith healer. I mean, he lives in a gigantic mansion. It's like a cartoon, and if you believe that this is what's happening.
Let me just say this: my aunt used to babysit his kids. Okay, back in the '80s. Let's just stop right there. Let's just say he's a classic corrupt preacher you'd imagine.
And you don't even have to guess. You know that they are. Look at the mansion and look at the empire that Kenneth Copeland has built. He couldn't even control this demonic look when that female reporter asked him some questions.
Really
Don't you ever? He looked exactly like what you would think a demon would look like. They can't even control themselves when they know the camera is rolling. What do you think they're doing behind closed doors when they don't think anybody's looking?
Well, I mean, this is dangerous. It's dangerous, and we're projecting what's really happening here onto Iran. Meanwhile, you kill Iran's 87-year-old leader. he is, whether you like it or not, no matter what you think about Iran, he is a beloved figure for millions and millions of Iranians, not just Iranians, but followers of Shia Islam. And so by doing this,
Sunnis and Shiites. Yep, one man's hero is another man's terrorist, and one man's terrorist is another man's hero. You already know.
Trump administration has ignited the Shia masses all the way to Karachi, where they tried to storm the U.S. embassy, where protesters tried to storm the U.S. embassy. He has ignited this, and this is what people who seek a religious war in the United States want, but most people in the world do not want this. And, you know, if I believed in American empire, if I believed in making America powerful, having America be in control of the globe, this is not what I would be doing. I would not want to be instigating fights outside U.S. embassies. I would not be wanting to instigate attacks on U.S. bases, where large parts of the U.S. base in Manama, Bahrain, has been destroyed by Iranian ballistic missiles. That's the site of the 5th Fleet of the U.S. Navy, probably the only valuable U.S. military base in that region.
And by the way, the estimates are between 200 and 300 million Shia Muslims in the world. That's a lot of people. If there are 300 million, that's almost the entire population of the United States.
Base in Kuwait has been hit hard. U.S. Installations in Dubai and across the United Arab Emirates have been hit hard. The U.S. lost its billion-dollar radar system at the Al Udeid base in Kuwait. This is not making America stronger, and it's not in American interest to wage a war for a crazy little colony called Israel 6,000 miles away.
I totally agree with Max Blumenthal on this. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. What are your thoughts on people like John Hagee? What do you think about Christian Zionism? What do you think about their use of Genesis 12:3? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. It really helps with the algorithm.
All right, that's that. We're going to play a couple songs and we're going to get up out of here. But first I need to see if my motherfucking shit motherfucking got frozen. I got a feeling some people probably came in. If not, people probably just chilling. But let me check. Hope everybody cool. Yep. My chat did freeze. Yep, my chat froze after meanwhile Trump Trump friends with pedos. Like, that's the last shit on the first phone. And we're going back. God damn, man. My chat froze like a motherfucker. You said a lot of shit. Shouts out to Big Dog Philly OG. Shouts out to Charles. Damn, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I hate when my chat freeze, man, because it breaks the engagement. You know, if I'm trying to motherfucking, you know, like, talk to y'all and shit. But shouts out to everybody in the chat. You know, my chat frozen, y'all. So I had to go to the other phone. But I was on the other phone, like, playing the video. So, you know, hashtag nigga, fuck YouTube, fuck StreamYard, fuck all this shit that's keeping me from talking to y'all, keeping y'all from engaging with me. You know, but, you know, shit, it's all good. It's all fucking good. Because at the end of the day, shit ain't going to stop no show, because when the revolution starts, we're going to control everything.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
We're going to control all this shit. On some real shit. All right, we're going to play some jams. We're going to play some couple tracks. We're going to get up out of here. We're going to play me a low-key new track. Play the last two tracks.
Listen, chosen people. Hey, you know when you're chosen is when you're sensitive to everything. You hear everything, you see everything, you feel everything, you watch everything. You also know people's spirits. You can look through somebody's spirit and pay attention, like, this person ain't real, or this person dishonest, or this person don't believe in God. Chosen people, that's how chosen people operate. They can be alone, especially we can be alone because we understand we do better in our life alone. Whether we got a whole purpose, our purpose, whether we motivational speaker, music artist, we literally talk to people. We have conversations with people. Shit, we are architects, we do construction, welding, whatever we do, that's our purpose in this life that make us chosen. We stay focused on it. We do better alone because we understand, we know how to do the work. We know how to go alone, and we deal with God. We pray to God, and we just go on our days of working and understanding that God is going to bless us through our path of creativity.
We became what we was bound to be. Destiny never died in me. Or a proper crown chakra. That's not a halo, that's a crown on me. I think I'm Mickey, I named a Blicky Mallory. Demons surrounding me, we beat the odds so casually. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm proud of me.
Do you see my YouTube shorts?
Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm proud of me. You should be dead. You should be gone. Look at you trying to heal the world when all you knew was a broken home. Outcast, you were left all alone. All you had was a prayer and a poem, remember? I got a feeling your soul is an old one. You're not a beginner, detached from the flesh. This body a rental, the sermon a blessing. It was never accidental. You was an NPC too, remember? I do. I used to be you. The truth was always like a veil. As a child, you would peek through. Awareness became lethal. Recognize real evil. If demons want to go to war, you was trying to see if they bleed too. Spirit realm versus the Matrix. I can feel it start to bleed through. Hey, put the mirror down. Let me look at you. You made me proud. Fuck how they look at you. You lost it all. Look what they took from you. Reborn and grateful for everything that they put me through. We became what we was bound to be. Destiny never doubted me. Aura Papa, crown chakra. That's not a halo, that's a crown on me. I think I'm Mickey. I named the Blicky, Mallory. Demons surrounding me. We beat the odds so casually. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Bitch.
Motherfucker, I am proud of me. Still talking to my past self because he wanna go back left. I'm on the right path in my fight stance. Masterclass with this black belt, but my past self wanna stay asleep. Afraid of pain that face me. Duality or the ego. My shadow work with these deep flows. Detach myself from hypnosis. Trying to gain on my gnosis. Alchemist with the potion. Smoking weed by the ocean. My past self keep evoking. Spiritually trying to smoke them. Buried in the subconscious. I'm blocking out all his comments. Honest lyrics gotta keep it real and plug my chakra system. Got me spinning wisdom on my getting battles like a cataclysm. See my past self looking in the mirror, giving voices. No more making my choices. I control what the course is. To be the voice of the voiceless. We became what we bound to be. Destiny never doubted me. Over proper, crown chakra. Keep the gun and follow me. Thinking I'm tipsy, and in the Blicky Valerie. Demons surrounded me. We beat the odds so casually. Motherfucker, I am proud of me.
But it's so much fun.
Motherfucker, I am proud of me.
You already know. Oh.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I'll send you with Christ live. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the Sphinx. She got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bat, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane. Reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come. Rule number 1. When it's beef, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive. Be well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, there's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer. Yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent it to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you with Christ live. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. And see for expensive time to bring you the rules, so pay attention. Power structure was cut down, it's simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so courageous. I'm the angriest, dude, real pistols is dangerous. Ball strapped to my chest with the zaniness. Keep on naming this double weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires and Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the raiders in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains, better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, this shit will never change.
Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Alright, we on the final song. Let's get that last song. New track, me and Loki.
How are you doing 1 through 10? Blessed.
I am the purge. Purification, my soul on fire, I'm burning the urge. Fuck the demiurge. My ashes scattered through the universe. Fuck a urn. I am the blessing and I am the curse. I'm divine love when you hate this earth. I am the wordsmith, nigga. Never play with my words. I am the angel you saw in church and the reaper driving your hearse. I'm the archon hiding in your mind. Yeah, this shit is absurd. I'm every suicidal thought. I'm why your ass on the verge. I'm the kingdom of heaven, Zion, Pleroma, Nirvana, bitch, whatever you heard. I'm the shepherd and the herd. I'm your favorite strain, inhale the herb. I'm joy, I'm hurt, I'm gold, I'm dirt. I'm the motherfucker standing in the mirror looking back at you, looking down on your own self-worth. I am your shadow, eternal battle. Let me out the cage, I wanna go berserk. I'm every true seeker ever birthed. I'm really dog in reverse. Manifest. I'm really God. I'm every fear you gon' die with. God body. I'm every dream you hold hostage. God body. I created the chains, then escaped the bondage. I am abundance. I'm the source your soul been trying to get one with. I'm the demon in your cup. Find me at every function. I'm the nigga that you love, and I'm that nigga you don't fuck with. I'm every incarnation. I'm every starved nation. Half God, half Satan. I am the yin and the yang. I had to hold my own hand when I was walking through the flames. I am free will. Freely to earth I came. Bury me in a Ferrari. Bad bitch crying over my remains. I am the shaman that conquer pain. I'm Christ consciousness. I get crucified every day. I'm that targeted individual sending gang stalkers to an early grave. Yeah, I'm every sunrise you ever gazed. I'm the collective at every phase. I'm the ancestors reminding you that we still slaves. I'm the bullet in the chamber. Real nigga finna crash out on the brink. I had an epiphany, you know what that mean? I used to pray and pray and pray and pray. Devil a lie, all this time God was living in me. With the creator, I've been in sync. Cold water running, my Glock on the sink. I disappeared for a whole 100 weeks. Died 100 times, I never weep. I had a dream when I was asleep. It was just me, my brother, my niece, my wife, my daughter in Greece. That was the last time I felt peace. I am the purge, purification, my soul. I am the purge, purification, my soul released.
Hurricane 313.
You wanna play what?
Meditate just to ease my mind. Mind over matter, bitch, just I speed through time. Time doesn't exist, can you see the signs? Signs of the times, it is a dream of mine. Redesign worlds, I will be divine. I'm the god of the storms, kill every time. Every time I spit a rhyme in this realm of mine, call on No account now, you prepared to die. Metaphysical, critical, spiritual, lyrical, miracle. You put it for a killable, motherfucker, despicable. But there anybody that think they winning it, like I mentioned, probably your end is limitless. Look at the benefits, turn the increments. While my light beams is playing some instruments. Death is imminent, feel the sentiment. Put a demigurge and save the innocent. Open the chakra, spiritual doctor. Full-time whipping that soon as a pop-up. Never gonna stop us, so you just watch us. Supernatural powers be determined to block up. Bitches get mopped up for fucking real shit. Elemental poverty, string in the building, metaphysical drill shit. You're gonna get killed quick. I'm the only guy they scared to deal with. Look at the monster coming through with the launch of destroy the universe. I'm ready to conquer, man. This is an honor. Going bonkers, ready to stop it. I'ma do the business once in the conjure, man. I should get an Oscar, but this ain't a movie, ho. See the fucking fire coming straight through the studio. Bitch, I'm a warrior, hurting you, murder you, feeling euphoria. This motherfucker moving glorious. This is the soul back, getting your dome crack. I'm a light beam breaking out of the soul trap, taking my soul back. Hanging the remote now. You get the body bad and your bitches get toe tagged. Singing the flow bag, your niggas ridiculous. 4 minute accolades ready to kill quick. About to get spirit quick. Feel like a gold bird. Hurricane coming destroying the whole world. Giving the cosmos, lyrical honcho. Every archon they about to get popo. Doing it pronto. What is the time for? So another bitch these stronger than time zone. Be it the shadow work, be it the inner work. Like the inner T by the kick through middle earth. Now you're feeling certain. This is the killer birds. Cause you fucking scared when you should've just went to church. Bitch.
Woo! I'm learning my lessons. You know what I mean? I'm on the path. And these people that was involved in this, there's growth that needs to happen. And through them, it will. That's how I look at life. You know what I mean? They're a blessing to me. I'm about to learn whatever lessons I'm about to learn. I don't know how long I have to sit, but I'll learn lessons there. This is God. God's involved. Yeah. That's why I'm not like bumming out about it or nothing like that. Like I feel like I'm on the path.
So you feel like even when things go wrong, there's a higher power trying to teach you something.
I learn more when things go wrong.
Shouts out to everybody. HHN Special Report for your announcements. Work on some music. Might get to the game later. I know it's around what time is it? It's like 9 o'clock over there in the UK. Probably about to get you some grub on. You know what I'm saying? Much love out to my UK correspondent. You know what I'm saying? Starmer is a wanker. You already know. And fuck Trump too, the bastard, and fuck BB. Not in a good way. Fuck all the motherfuckers, not in a good way. Hashtag for the government and the parliament. UN, the WEF, the bankers, the corporations, the royal family, and all the motherfucking evil, corrupt bankers, corporations, and billionaires. They all on that goddamn Epstein list. And this is the Epstein War. That's what we're going to call it. This is the Epstein War. We'll start World War III before we put out that goddamn file. Unredacted. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to everybody. And you already know what it is. Nabil, yep. M. Trump, too, yep. Yeah, bastard. You already know. Yep, Trump is a wanker. Trump got the nerve to fucking say Starmer is a loser with no friends. Trump, your ass is a fucking criminal. Like, nigga, no friends. Nigga, your ass. I'm surprised you have any friends. But your ass is friends with Epstein. You say he don't got no friends. Well, at least Keir Starmer wasn't on that list. Keir Starmer may be doing some other fucked up shit, but you don't hear that nigga on the motherfucking list. But Trump, your ass is there. You got nothing to do with Epstein. Bitch, they got a condom called the Trump condom found at the Epstein spot. Like, if you ain't been fucking with him, nigga, why you got a condom named after you? And Clinton acting like he all old and senile and shit, like he don't know what the fuck going on. Epstein had a picture of you in his house with a blue dress on, my nigga. Just tell the fucking truth. That's all you gotta do, kid. I was about to call him a kid. I was like, that's all you gotta do, kid. And Hillary, she like, oh my God, I ain't doing this no more. Y'all can held me in contempt till the cows come home. She said, fuck the law in front of the law. So she's like, bitch, I have y'all ass kidnapped and eaten, bitch. You know who I am, bitch? I'm Hillary Clinton. I'm Hillary Clinton. But anyway, shout out to everybody coming through the HHN Special Report. When we come back, we might come back and do some gaming. You know, who knows? As a matter of fact, it's Friday night, so I got a night off. You know what I'm saying? But I do a Detroit after dark for you, Vata. You know what I'm saying? I do well for you if you need me to, baby. Just let me know. Just let me know. But yeah, but if not, I'll come back and play some Resident Evil 6. Finish that game off, you know what I'm saying? And you already know. Bill don't give a fuck, right? You already know. But much love, shout to everybody. And you already know how we end the HHN. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vanta. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Everybody's going to watch on the playback. Let's hit it. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech nine by the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claim to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gats up. Bow! Trigger bang bang. HHN Special Report. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Love you, Vanta. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's UK After Dark over there. UK After Dark. Oh, yeah. Now hop on the midnight train. Yeah. I'm about to fork it over right now. Love you, Vanta. And salute to everybody. Peace, everybody. We out. Catch you on the next one.